couple of games. Chiefs traded him to the Dolphins this offseason, giving Mike McDaniel plenty of opportunity to open up the playbook for Tua Tagovailoa. We open up the huddle. Marcel Jean-Louis in Miami.
Welcome to Miami, Mike McDaniel. Your first order of business is snapping a drought that's seen the Dolphins go 26 years without a top 10 offense, the longest active drought in the NFL. That's why most of their moves this offseason have revolved around answering some of those questions from last season. Lack of playmakers? So you trade for Tyreek Hill. Poor offensive line play? Sign Teron Armstead and Connor Williams. Unimaginative play calling? Hire an innovative offensive mind and coaching staff, all of which contribute toward a larger goal of giving quarterback Tua Tagovailoa as much support as possible. The ingredients are all in the cabinet. The only thing left for Miami to do is get in the kitchen and start perfecting recipes.
It is unconventional, but Bill Belichick and the Patriots are staying the course. Their biggest question: what is the coaching structure around promising second-year quarterback Mac Jones? No coordinator has been named, and there's no coach on staff other than Belichick with experience calling offensive plays. In spring practices, former Lions head coach Matt Patricia and former Giants head coach Joe Judge were leading voices, along with Belichick. That had one NFL executive from another team telling me he's going to watch this situation with a mix of skepticism and curiosity.
Zach Wilson will be better in year 2, but how much better? Everything in the Jets universe revolves around that question. The coaches tell me that he's showing a much greater understanding of the position than a year ago when he struggled as a rookie, but I'm also hearing that he still misses too many routine passes in practice. His supporting cast was upgraded in the offseason, so there's definitely enough talent around him to succeed. One of those keys is tackle Mekhi Becton, who showed up to minicamp overweight. He's definitely testing the organization's patience. He's got to lose some serious pounds over the next few weeks to be ready for training camp.
For the first time in Josh Allen's NFL career, someone new will be calling the plays, with Ken Dorsey taking over as the Bills' offensive coordinator. Now, Dorsey has no experience in the position, but he has worked with Allen over the past 3 seasons, something that will keep much of the offense the same, including the language that's used. But make no mistake, there will be changes, something tight end Dawson Knox highlighted during the team's minicamp, pointing to the different routes he was running and places he was lining up on the line of scrimmage. Now, Dorsey told me he has been practicing play calling. It's something he does out on the field and on his own so that he's ready when the games do come around. Oh, and to add to the first-time offensive coordinator's plate, the expectations for the Bills could not be higher.
That is true. It is also verified by Caesars Sportsbook. Buffalo is the favorite to win the AFC East for the third.
All right, so the NFL now and Deshaun Watson's legal issues ongoing. Let's revisit beginning in early 2021 when the first of 24 civil lawsuits alleging sexual misconduct were filed against him. One suit was dropped over privacy concerns. Now, in March of this year, a grand jury in Harris County, Texas, declined to indict Watson on any criminal charges. He was traded to the Browns just 1 week later. Watson met with the NFL investigators for the first time in May, and on June 21st, attorney Tony Busby announcing that 20 of the 24 lawsuits against Watson had been settled. All right, a timeline of a different kind with the Cleveland Brown, Watson's current team, veterans reporting to training camp 1 month from today, and here to break things down, Jeremy Fowler in the building. And can we presume the league will have some sort of decision on Deshaun Watson by then?
Yes, because this could be expedited a little bit, Gary, because with independent officer Sue L. Robinson hearing this case on Tuesday, as our Adam Schefter reported, that signifies that the league has done its investigation pretty much in full. I was told that they've been at this for about 18 months. They feel very good about where things stand. They've done several interviews with some of the plaintiffs. They've talked to Watson. They could still follow up and do some background work, but this is pretty much ready to go. And so the appointed officer is a new process. Usually Roger Goodell would handle discipline. Now it's a based on somebody jointly appointed here by the NFL and the NFLPA. So she could take a couple weeks. She could come to a decision pretty soon. The league felt all along this would be wrapped up before training camp, and it is trending that way. Now, the NFLPA is involved here. They're thinking, hey, if this is going to be a lengthy suspension, they're likely to appeal that process on behalf of the player.
Okay, now as, of course, a decision looms for Watson, other teams in the league, of course, are getting ready for training camp. The Browns kicking off a month from today, and we'll look at teams in the NFC West. The rookies report on July 21st, with veterans reporting 5 days after that for the Cardinals. And the defending champs, the Rams, they report on the 23rd. And to round out the division, the Seahawks and the 49ers, both reporting a month from today, July 26th. So let's talk about
Strikeout like this since Rydell High. It's one for the theater.
elaborate.
It's one down to the inning. Next batter, me. Josh Donaldson sharply to third. Fielded Alex Bregman. No!
Oh.
Alex Bregman, friend of the program, but friend of the Yankees there because he gets Donaldson safe to first. With the no-hitter still alive, and now Hector Neris is on in the bullpen getting loose, but Javier's still in, facing Giancarlo Stanton, his 109th pitch of the game. Stanton struck out 3 different times. Got 2 outs in the inning. Dusty Baker's like, not yet, not yet. It's like that scene in Braveheart. Hold, 114 pitches. He's never thrown 115, never gone 7 innings, never struck out 13, and he did it all with 1 pitch right there. He got Gleyber Torres. He's done. First pitcher to allow 0 hits and strike out 13 batters against the Yankees. The first to do it ever. So Hector Neris is on. He said, I have to get it for my team. I have to get it for Javi because the no-hitter's still intact. Joey Gallo, though, with 2 on. Is the lead still safe?
Struck well.
It is.
Well.
It's warning track power. Gallo says something we can't repeat. He's frustrated. Now we got 2 outs. Judge up again. Once again looking to break up the no-no. This one knocked down. Aledmys Diaz gets the force at second. The Astros get out of it. Neris is fired up. Houston hasn't had a no-hitter since Justin Verlander twirled one in 2019. Now they're 3 outs away. Ryan Presley is on. Maybe this Presley will go a little bit better than the one at the box office this weekend. Haven't heard good things. Gets Rizzo swinging. Now
a topical king.
2 outs away, 15 Ks for the Astros. It's tied for the 5th most ever in a no-hitter. Next batter, Donaldson, a 2-2 count. Tries checking his swing. We got suspicious minds that he didn't go, but he did.
Ooh.
Umpire, don't be cruel. Stanton back up, trying to spoil the combined no-no. It's now or never. Grounding out to Bregman at third. It's the Heartbreak Hotel for the Yankees. Presley buttons it up. Astros win 3-0. 3rd no-hitter in baseball this season after all the talk on the starter.
He was great. And his fastball working, located well. He threw some outstanding off-speed pitches. Boy, he was matching Garrett Cole like inning for inning. Boy, that's a day that, he'll never forget or us either.
The few handful of licks that we got in that were good, were foul balls, and I think that's a result of the command he had going with that low slot. Again, that ball we just couldn't seem to get on plane and on time with it enough, and he kind of had his way today.
Less conversation, a little more action. Combined effort, tremendous accomplishment. The 14th no-hitter in Astros franchise history. That's the most in Major League Baseball since Houston joined the league. The Yankees' 732 win percentage was the highest ever by a team at the time that they got no hit. They hadn't been no hit since 2003 when Houston did it to them, again, in a combined effort.
Your references are out of control, man. Everybody knows that. Everybody knows that. Pucker up, America. It's time to kiss it goodbye. We got the Mariners and the Angels, and you thought Mike Trout was the only one that goes big fly against the M's. Think again. Shohei Ohtani. That's his 30th home run in his career with an exit velo of 110 mile per hour or more. Who keeps track of that stat? I don't know. I just read what's in front of me. The Mariners did win this game 5-3. That was also his longest home run of the season.
All right, Pete Alonso doesn't get cheated either. We got the Mets, we got the Marlins, and we got ourselves a need for a new baseball. Top 2, no score, no more. That's gone. Alonso not done, though. I love the Wedding Crasher celebrations that he does. Ma! The meatloaf! We want it now! Never know what she's doing. Deep and gone in the 8th again. 4th multi-home run game at Lone Depot Park, most by a visiting player all-time. Mets, winners 5-3.
Did you say Lone Depot?
Yeah.
Gonna need to borrow another ball. Oh, that's gonna be 20% interest, bucko. Jose Altuve, we're back to the Bronx going big fly. Right above the Oris sign. Second deck job, a beautiful timepiece. I'm wearing one right now. And it's time for Altuve to take a lap. That's his 10th home run against the Yankees since 2019, and of course, you know how that game ended.
Nats, Rangers tied at 2, bottom of the ninth. How about a walk-off homer and kiss it goodbye? Adolis Garcia, adios, pelota. 5th career go-ahead homer in the 9th inning or later since his debut in 2021. 3rd career walk-off hit. 2 of them have been home runs. Rangers win 3-2.
Randy, I got one Mississippi away from being crowned Men's College World Series champions from Omaha. And let me tell you what,